What's going on, everybody? What's up, Nova? How you doing, Nova? You caught me. You caught me on my greeting. I was about to say, welcome and welcome back to the channel, everybody. This is Arts of the Round Table. My name is Mello. Thank you so much for joining me. I was actually quite in the pickle. I want to paint. I've been doing a lot of gray drawings and black ink. But I want to make sure that I get all the drawing I want out of my system. So, just looking for inspiration. But besides that, happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Every day is a happy day for me, man. Every day that we wake up and take breath is a blessing, so I am happy. And the good Lord has decided to let me get up today. Then let's see you paint. Yes. So, yeah, because I got some... I got a new wet palette that I want to try out. I got the Hulk thing that I want to try out, but I go through these phases. Sometimes all I want to do is draw. Sometimes all I want to do is try to ink. Sometimes all I want to do is paint. And right now, I got a drawing bug like nobody's business. So I'm trying to get that out of the way. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to do. I should have marked this in the middle here. I can dig it. You're doing some Street Fighter. You've been doing Street Fighter for a bit. That is really cool. Who are you drawing today? You gonna stay drawing Cammy? I can dig it. Do you draw any of the newer characters like Rose or Birdie? Is it Birdie? Guy? Any of those characters? Bison would be dope to draw. I think I would like to draw those to try to draw power. Like a fireball or something would be really dope to try to realize. She's fun to draw on a break. From all of the shenanigans, huh? Okay. I can dig it. I can dig it. No, not really. You have a drawing of Cammy, Chun-Li, Vega, Ryu, Ken, Akuma, and Juri Han. Who's Juri Han? How come that name doesn't sound familiar? I've had like a portrait idea for Blanca for a while, but I don't know, man. I'm kind of getting Momoa out. Momoa is Lobo, Momoa is Blanca. There's an AI video of Momoa as a moon scout, a Sailor Moon. So he kind of like, I ain't got nothing against Momoa. I'm good. No Momoa hating. Alright. Where's the top? I'm trying to do something for a local comic book store. So I'm gonna do... Yeah, it's a... I actually saw the clip. It was a live action... I'm gonna put my homie Wolverine here. It was a live action clip of Sailor Moon or something like that, and they went and superimposed Momoa into it. I mean, it looked good, but I mean, I don't know who that was for. I don't know who that was for. All right. So this is my horizontal stream. I'm going to move that over. Link, how are you? Nova, yes, I have seen Jackie Chan dressed up as a as Chun-Li. I think that's from the movie City Hunter. And something happens where he ends up, him and his opponent start fighting as certain characters. All right, let me see if I can do. I'm gonna do the tedious part first and see if I can do the wording. I had to save a image of Wolverine had a run, a comic book run as Patch, as the character that I'm going to draw. And considering I'm in my noir phase, I think Patch is noir enough. He lives in Madripoor. He's hiding from the law and from for other mutants, pretending to be this guy. And I guess nobody can recognize him. Nobody recognizes that that's Wolverine because of the patch, whatever. There's more to it than that, but it's kind of funny. That is a great... Hold on a second. This camera is not really... That's better. So that's the character I'm going to draw. But I don't want to put Wolverine on the cover, on the title, on the top piece. I'm going to put Patch. And I didn't realize that he actually had a comic book, Wolverine Patch, and I was able to find it, copy paste it, and I have hit measured out. So let's do the boring part first, shall we? Move that over. I have not tried the doodle grid yet, Linko, but anybody that listens to me that's or pretends to listen to me that's an artist, I have mentioned it to them, and I've showed them your video and they think it's awesome. But no, I haven't. I should. I wanna. I think I want to try it on a canvas. Something that's too big. I think I want to give that a shot. All right. I think I'm, as much as I enjoy this, I think I'm becoming a bit too reliant on it. I'm not complaining. It's just something that I never thought I'd be doing as much as. And because I have some level of OCD, the grid has become a bit calming. Isn't that weird? The grid, the structured nature of it is really messing with me. I am so my desk is a mess. There's stuff everywhere, but I have everything organized, right? So that's kind of like what gets me. I got it looks like a hot mess. Pencils and holders over here. I got nothing but black ink and pens and brushes, all the white pens and brushes, my tools, scissors, my palette knives, my lighter, tools, and then all my brushes. So give me a second, I'm gonna close my shade. Hacha. So where's I? Weird patches, things, squares, but because there's some level of success, right? And that's what we thrive for in all our pieces. So until I butcher, I think if I butcher a drawing using the grid system, Chibo is probably going to take a break. Blame it on the system. All right, let me put his. Let me see if I can do this. I wonder if I should move it slightly. Is that what I wanted? Now I got too much stuff around me. I was gonna do a shadow, which I still might. Like I said, that Spider Noir. I love Noir and that era of movies and aesthetic that is kind of stuck on me right now. And I'm doing a bunch of other stuff. I'm writing a period piece story. I'm looking at Noir. I'm studying also old artists and their ink from the 60s and 70s. And it's mostly military war stories, so I am all over the place. All right. I'm trying to see how much I can put my mind to work while I still have it. Gotta use it while we still have it. Yeah. But yeah, like I said to Nova on the other side, happy Thursday. Hope everything's good. That's about half. Oh, that's gonna kill me. Don't mind me if I get quiet, it's because the math ain't mathing. And I'm losing. Alright, so. I just want to do this for the straight lines. So you said you started watching Spider Noir? See, that don't make sense. I went too far. That A looks huge. All right, right here. That's great. That's great. Yeah, and I don't know if I normally start this way. The last few months, the grid system has been amazing. Um, it was that Optimus Prime painting that started it all. I used it before, but it was only to so I can maintain my composition. Like I know I did it for when I was doing my comic covers and my book covers. I would use uh, a version of the grid not so detailed like this, not cut out every inch or so, but it will have. Oh, this is where I'm gonna have my title, so I can put up my square using Photoshop or Photo P. Put my square up and all the measurements on a digital paper, and then on the page I'll just freehand everything. I used to always have this weird this pretentiousness towards people that used to do against them as that would use the grid system like as if. But now it's like, well, I wish I would have told younger Mel. They should have been doing this a lot sooner. But younger Mel probably wouldn't have listened. Maybe. I once had delusions of becoming an architect, right? Because everybody, when you draw, no matter what it is, you could be drawing a Smurf. You should be an architect. Well, I don't know how they translate, but okay. Do do. I'm gonna guess that arc right there. Who cares? Do you always start your paintings in grayscale and then just tone them? What's the glaze afterwards with the colors? It's a beautiful process. The one you had recently, the Good News, I think it was called. Beautiful, by the way. If I remember. That H is too small. I used to do that method, the grayscale and then glazing, or just add the colors above on top. Yeah, when I used to do digital art, which I haven't done in quite some time. That, I say that and I'm like, no, you didn't. One of the covers, other book covers, I had to go back and do some digital work. But when it was predominantly my method of drawing. He's back. And that looks terrible. Ah, thanks. I've been on a fervor writing it. I feel like that tea should be thinner a bit, but oh, I appreciate you hanging out with me while you can. I think I'll be here for another 90 minutes or so. Try to pace myself. I didn't know if I even was going to jump on today. My day kind of like snuck up on me. It's one of those things you just I just wanted to come on, get this out of my system and even if I just do the letters. No, this one. But thank you. I wish I would have stayed in learning how to do lettering a bit better. Typography in college was, it just felt like science. Like, it just felt like a lot of science. Oh man. Okay. And I just never, I wish I did. I wish I would have stuck with it. But I didn't. I keep marking the wrong spots. And drawing letters is the worst, but it's such an interesting thing because writing is probably one of our first most accomplished pieces of art. Because there's no such thing as a letter. It's a mark. If you catch my drift. Right? It's a mark. It's just amazing. Anyway, I'm gonna start nerding out. I don't hate it. It's a whole nother skill. A whole other art form. Alright, it's sharp enough. But yeah, so this came about because the Wolverine game, they showed a extended trailer for it, and they showed a blink and you miss it shot of Wolverine as Patch, him in a white suit. and his eye patch. So I wanted to do it. I love drawing that character anyway. So all right, I think we got the lettering done. I feel like it should be here. Goes there instead. All right. Looks good. Let me just I'm gonna seal in those letters. I trust that I'm not doing anything. I'm not gonna do anything else. But I do know that this is gonna smudge like crazy, but that's okay. I was able to procure, is that the word? Procure or confirm another consignment with another comic book store. This one closer to me than the first one. Very happy about that. Hopefully, I'm not going to say hopefully, it will bear fruit. Even if it's just a relationship. What's up, Veronir? Varunir. Am I saying it correctly? And yes, man, I'm having a fantastic day. My friends are saying hello. What more can I add for this beautiful Thursday? I really appreciate that the texture on this doesn't allow for straight lines. So you have to commit. And get these dark lines in. Varunir. Awesome. It's a great name, by the way. Oh, here we go. I might change this. Get a little, be a little intense for the jazzage. All right. You can say Nair as Nair. Nayar? Nayar. Nayar. Okay. Yes, technically, it is short for my real name. But don't I sound like a Mello? My real name is Melvin. Melvin. So, it's such an old-fashioned name that out of the thousands of movies that I've watched, I've only seen maybe one or two Melvins in the credits. The way I spelled, the way I spelled, well, the way my name is spelled. So there you go. Tough, yeah. But what's cool about it, I believe it means chief in Celtic. So it's not like if I don't like my name. I named my eldest son Melvin, but I didn't want him to be called Junior, so we gave him another name to go by. Mira tú, no. Is it all? I can't remember. Was it the female? I can't remember. In Death Note, I know it was L. L is cool. I can't remember the other character. I love that show. I feel that it ended a little weird, but I was so into that show. The anime, not the. I didn't see the live action. Was it one of? See, now I can't. I can't remember. Yeah, the live action Japanese version of Death Note I didn't like. I didn't get past the first episode, and I didn't bother watching the was that the Netflix version? Not my Death Note. As silly as that sounds. I think the hardest part about Wolverine is how much hair do you give the poor guy? I guess you gotta give him all the hair. Just give him all the hair. You go a little ASMR with the scratchy scratching. Scratchy scratching. Do you guys watch CMS Bean? CMS Bean? Or Black Bean CMS? I believe his real name is Christian. But anyway, an amazing oil pastel artist, oil painter. He does everything. Acrylic, I just saw him do. He's a sculptor. And true Renaissance man, I tell you. I again, I haven't watched it in such a long time to remember a lot of the characters' names. I can't even tell you the name of the main character. That isn't L, the main antagonist. Here, Kira. Which one's Kira? Is she the one that knew? And you can drop spoilers. I don't think I'm going to be watching it again anytime soon, so no worries there. I'm just gonna shape his beard here, and I could just go nuts in the end. What'd you say? He never understood. He never understood ASMR. Hold on 1 second. Moving. He never understood the concept of ASMR and those mukbang videos, like how people sleep while someone is whispering in your ear. And what's mukbang? Do I want to know what mukbang is? Yeah, I don't understand about the whole clicking. To me, my OCD has to be tactile. I used to love fidget spinners and stuff like that. But that's funny. Clicking on glass or something. Hey, everybody got a thing. Whatever it is. It's out there. Link, I appreciate you as always. I look forward to seeing you again. Have a great day. God bless you. Love you, mean it. See you next time. Mukbang. People eat food on live streams or make YouTube videos about it, but people take it too far. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, I got you. I didn't know that's. I didn't know that's what it was called. I didn't know that's what it was called. Oh, my cat's hungry. I'm gonna put a little curve on these. I don't think I have I don't think I have one big enough. But I think I can make it work. Yeah, and I hear you. Yeah. But the unfortunate thing about that is that there are people that watch it and encourage it, and then it becomes a an exercise in how far you're going to degrade yourself. How far are you willing to go to undermine who you are as a person just for views? No thanks. Or worse. Or worse. There's more important things in life to me than, than drawing and doing this stuff. There really is. My family's more important. I would never let something like this take me away from them. And they're the reason why I do this stuff. But if it's to be here debasing myself for views, oh, look at all the subscribers and watch hours, and look at all this money I'm making, and they can't be proud of me, or I can't be proud of myself, there's no amount of money to change that. No amount of money that can, you know what I'm saying? Even if I can't complete that sentence, I think you know what I'm saying. New drawing with Mello. No, thank you. Ain't nobody trying to see that anyway. But that's what it is. If you're willing, people will do crazy things, but it's just the instigators and the provocateurs that I am more against. Desperate people will do desperate things, but it's the person that knows they're desperate and then tries to push how far they can degrade someone for their enjoyment. They can go kick rocks for all I care. I need Jesus. All right. I understand. All right. I got you. I'm not saying them per se, but there are people, content creators that go a bit too far. And they won't stop because they're freaking popular. you know, at the end of the day, you have to be yourself. And if at the end of the day you're not happy with who you are because of the things you've done, you might want to stop doing the things that you're doing. Just saying. But they equate money to success, right? Because that's what this country has done to our way of thinking. Money, money, take, 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 take. You know, it's supposed to be a place with quote unquote Christian ideals, but nobody here helps each other. Did you ask me the other day about Darwinism and survival of the fittest? And I couldn't answer it. Views become more important than anything? Yeah. Views and watch hours become more than anything. I'm in a weird place because I want to get monetized, right? So I almost sound like a hypocrite in certain things that I say. I want to get monetized because I would like to earn money. I need money too. This world is run by money. So yeah, your question, yes, because I think they equate views to success, and their art, then and not success, validation. Somebody seeing me, I get pangs of that sometimes. Things that I've never had anything go viral, so I don't know that full blown success of I went viral. I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I'll be able to take it. But I know what it feels like to have something resonate with people, a video or a narrative that people dig and they review, and it feels good. You go, there's validation there, but then you start chasing that more than you do art or your content. That's why everything is so uniform. Every art style or every video that every content creator, not every, most content creators follow a pattern. You see it if you're trying to be a YouTube content creator, any site or website that tries to help you says the same thing. This is how you do it. You go to Canva. These are the type of thumbnails, Instagram thumbnails, YouTube thumbnails. This is how you gain attention. This is how you get, you lie to them a little bit. You show them a peek. You give them a peek, and they got to pay for the rest. How do you hook them? Everything is so the same. Everybody's doing that weird surprise look on their thumbnails. What? That face? You know the face I'm talking about. I would show my face, but no, thank you. I think you know what I'm talking about. That's all fake. Be fake and be successful is what this world is telling you. Look at who our leaders are. Ginger Bear. What's going on, man? Patch. I think Nicorette would be selling off the shelves, my friend, if Patch was in here as a spokesman. You remember Ginger, about my age group, when they started trying to reduce the amount of characters that would smoke, right? Because we had Commissioner Gordon smoking, ripping cigar butts, Wolverine's rocking butts. There's I think I have it somewhere here, like a swimsuit issue. Yeah, yeah, Ginger. That's why I'm drawing this guy. I saw a quick glimpse of Patch in that trailer, and I'm like, it's been too long. Where's my? Hold on, I gotta show you something. Is it up here? I'm looking for a. Is it down here? No. It's small. I thought the piece was bigger, so I was looking for a bigger sketchbook. Ooh, I didn't know they had a female version of it. Can you send me that link? My wife's gonna hate me. Yeah, bro. Or did I? I think there was one I was trying to buy and it was not available. She buffed too. This conversation went south quick. It was when I was messing around with watercolor. Obviously, BWS, because he's the man. What a jerk face! I didn't give him any props. But yeah, there you go. I drew this, painted this. How come it feels so much longer ago? 5 years ago. Look how small he is. That's great. Where was I? Yeah, it was such a quick shot. So, of sorry, bro. I'm going back and reading. Me and Verner, we're having a conversation on maintaining one's integrity. The inner integrity, man, when it comes to content creation and view hunting and all that stuff. So let me see what he says. I totally get that. For the new ones like you, that is important, but for those who have a decent following and they're earning well, they have a good watching. What do you think about them? There was a while. There was maybe about a year ago. There was Verner. There was a slew of creators, content creators that I would follow, artists who had personality. Maybe not their own. They were projecting a certain personality on camera, and those creators and content creators and artists all had I'm depressed videos. All of a sudden, I'm depressed. I can't, hey guys, this is me, and they would reveal their real name, and they just now all of a sudden they wanted to become a candid person on screen for their viewers. And it was either because it was too tough, there's too much work, they can't maintain the schedules, and it's like, okay. And although it was sad to see, and some, they just never really recovered. Meaning they had lost money, so they were kind of bummed about it. So now the character that they had to keep portraying, they didn't want to do it. And the only time they were that character was when they were drawing, doing the stuff that they loved. And now the stuff that they loved is the same thing that they hated because they were depressed because of it. That is sad. They had lost their way. But what do I know? Just a squirrel chasing, trying to get a nut. Do I think the personality of the content creator affects their content even though it's really great? I think so. I think so. I don't know, dude. It's really weird, man. Does art always have to be something that speaks to the soul? No, not really. But as an artist, anytime you see an artist put some effort, put some time into something, that's going to mean something to them. Time is very precious to an artist. It should be to everyone. And I don't want to speak for all artists. And Mr. Bear there. Mr. Bear House there. Hoss. Is it Hoss? He could probably relate. You know how many of us, meaning older artists in our 40s or up, who are either just now trying to fulfill or put into full tilt, pedal to the metal, our dreams of being an artist? We don't want to waste time. I got no time here to. I ain't got no time for that. I got bronchitis. There's a recipe for everything. House, like the German architect. That's what's up. And unfortunately, in content creation is to be a character. We all want to be somebody that somebody likes. It's always something, man. Yeah, midlife crisis makes comics. Is yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Look at how many mangas, right? A ton of mangas that are slice of life. Oh, the work by Daniel Clowns and Crumb. Oh man. Wow. That's what's up, Ginger, man. I mean, I've actually considered. I have a slight bit of OCD. I was just talking about that earlier with another artist that was here, and I've never considered taking anything. Believe me, I wanted to. What's the? But I don't think it's severe enough, and I didn't want to. Um, I don't know. It probably help my laziness. I think my failure to launch was mainly because of lack of uh, support from a support system that I put too much. I put too much of my success on their shoulders, or wanting to something like that. I'm a kid with a single mom for most of my life, so yeah, my mom worked her butt off to support me and my sisters. So and it was more internal. Maybe I needed therapy less than a medication, but it is what it is. That's the thing. It might not be laziness. Once my brain worked normal for once, I realized so much I thought was normal actually wasn't, and helped me deal with just being aware. See, that's what's cool. And then Verino says, I know you can't put everything real on the socials, but to be true in some way, the content is relate to more people. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. This thing doesn't exactly look it, but it's giving me a really weird Liefeld vibe, and I don't know. Speaking of, you guys know what the heck is going on with Liefeld? He got into my feed um, a couple of days ago. His name just kept popping up with some controversy, apparently, with DC. I don't know. I didn't care too much, but his name came up now that I'm looking at this. Yeah, being in office kept me forcibly focused, but also exhausted. Yes, yes, and yes. Yeah, and because I wasn't had very little success with my art in that sense, I always thought it was due to failure. Um, when actually it just I focused on other things, so I really did put a lot of things ahead of it, and I kind of had this weird thinking of, oh, if I do it, somebody gonna buy it, somebody gonna want it, and I never thought I was good enough. I'm gonna change that eye. He looks like he's smiling. He looks bored. Yeah, this punch. I would assume Wolverine would be bored. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. So lately, what I've been doing, I've just been going nuts. Everything in my lifetime in Ute, did you say Ute? That I've never done, either from fear or from just whatever the heck. I'm like, the heck with it. The hell with it. Uh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do something. And if it fails, it fails. If yeah, at least I'll know. But if it's successful, it's become kind of like a double-edged sword. And what comes out of me is, ugh, why didn't I do it sooner? But I can't. So I know I can make reverse time. So I'm making sure I'm not wasting it anymore. You know, nothing like being an artist that thinks they're worth it and then be an introvert at the same time. So that's why, man, if I'm meeting a new artist or anything like that, a creator, I'm like, can we collaborate? Or would you like to? I want to do something. Can I do something? Yeah, in the last, my dude, what did it for me was starting this channel. And you're right, the last 6 months, gangbusters. Gangbusters. Just go for it. Go. And it's never been more freeing. Landon Hubert Studios. How you doing? I gotta apologize, man. I'd be wanting to catch your Saturday stream, but I don't get on YouTube as often or the social medias as much on the weekends because I do so much from Monday to Friday that your boy be neglecting his chores, man. I got my boss. I don't want my boss yelling at me. But I be catching him on the replay. But yeah, we was talking about getting off our keisters and producing art. Getting it done. And I find myself doing a bunch of stuff and studying a bunch of stuff and of different things. Noir, I got Noir books to my left. I got a Wolverine. Where'd it go? I got my Wolverine essentials here to keep me grounded on our homie. I got the Shadow because I love the Shadow and I'm gonna eventually do a piece for it. I got the How to Draw Noir. I got some framed ink by Marco Matteo Mestre. I think this book, is it this one? Yeah, the composition book would be more useful to me than the technique would, the drawing technique. I recommend framed ink drawing composition if you guys are looking for something to help you with framing. He frames his stuff more like storyboards, but I think it would look really awesome in comic book form. He shows you how to, with camera angles, what is more interesting. So anyway, and I got the Best of DC War that I have yet to really look at it. So I'm everywhere. I'm finally putting time in on my writing. So That's what's up. Well, if you meet him again, tell him there's a guy on YouTube that loves his stuff. And yeah, man, and a part of the clarity that I've been experiencing and the drive that I've been experiencing, I have to attribute it to my faith, and I stopped drinking. Man, and vaping the wacky backy, and it has made such a difference in my life. A huge difference in my life. You know, all those things that I was doing recreationally was drawing me away from my artwork, my time. Yeah, I'm still drawing. I was still drawing when I created the channel and still drinking pretty heavy. But your boy was near rock bottom for a bit there, and that sucks. And I'm telling you, man, the good Lord help me out. Yeah, I'll show the book again, or I'll even show the link. He has several that are really good. The Devil's Lettuce, oh yeah. Love the Devil's Lettuce. Yeah, man. I was doing it for my back. I had tore my back up, and never recovered. And the back helped me. The back was the only way. the lettuce was the only thing that allowed the muscles to relax enough for me to stretch and recover. Because the medication that the doctors were giving me was turning me into a freaking vegetable. So, but yeah, the clarity of thought, the clarity, being able to sit here and not worry about having a drink or wasting time. It didn't make me eat a lot of candy though. I went in on M&Ms, bro. M&Ms. Oh yeah, I never into that heavy duty stuff. Even like when they were giving me the stuff for my back, I just went back to get something for my back, and the doctor said, "Oh, I'm gonna give you one of our half a dose, the smallest dose. I use it all the time. I took 2 of them this morning, right? So I'm like, okay, they look functional." Dude, I was out. I took a full one. I was out of it. Now, it could have been because my threshold dropped. I was like, BS. My doctor took 2 of these and was functioning. There's no way. So I took the one and I still have the container somewhere. I'm going to end up throwing it out. I'd rather suffer with my back than take something that I won't be able to function. And I'm talking about will not be able to function. And I was out within a half an hour to an hour. I looked at my wife and said, I got to eat something and I got to go lay down because I'm not going to make it. You'll get past it at some point. Well, here's that is sooner than later. You know what I really got out of, now he kind of looks like Clint Eastwood. Never a fan of how never a fan of how painkillers made me feel either. No, I don't like it. I had an infected kidney stone. Whoops, sorry about that. A couple of years ago in the ER, and they gave me morphine for the first time, and I did not like it. Wow. No tanks. Wow. So, I know the thing that I need to be doing is exercising again. Your boy used to be ripped, guys. Once. Once. Your boy was ripped. Oh my god. No, not so much. No, I'm just skinny. I was ballooning up with all the booze, and now I'm just like skinny. The pay went away? Well, there you go. Well, I was getting maybe it's because I'm looking at it at an angle. You know what it now looks like? I'm looking at I have my monitors to my left. Now I'm getting some Vincent Price. What was the Mad Doctor movie he did? Oh, what the heck? Morbid? No, what was his name? Doctor something. He was single-handedly like hunting down the men that killed his wife. I'll take a Vincent Price Wolverine any day. I appreciate it. Thank you, Ginger. I like doing that too, though. You should start taking care of your health too. You was ribbed, Dr. Fibes. Yo, that movie's great. Doesn't he have acid? There's a scene where he has like a time release of acid falling on. Oh man, I love that flick. It is dark. It's been a long time. Yeah, in theory. Does that take you out of certain things? You know how some artists, they'll use actors. I know that for Wolverine, one of the Kuberts, was it Adam that was doing Wolverine when they did the whole before Age of Apocalypse? That I swear he used Clint Eastwood as a reference, and so did Mark Teixeira. I think Mark Teixeira's Clint Eastwood as Wolverines are awesome. But then I also saw, I don't remember the artist, but in one of the Welcome Back Frank, I think is Welcome Back Frank, the Punisher, they used Clint Eastwood again for the aged Punisher. I only bring that up because I wanted to use a young Clint Eastwood for Sergeant Rock when I do my Sergeant Rock cover. Yeah, Tashawas is it's kind of funny seeing his work. I for once would appreciate a dad bod superhero. Right? I was looking at I was trying to see who they used as reference because there's some artists for Sergeant Rock, and I thought it was in some pieces. I thought it was Kurt Douglas because of the sweet hero chin that Kurt has. But I get apparently Kubert used Burt Lancaster, and I didn't see it. Burt, yeah, Burt. Hey, Burt. But who knows? Who knows? My cousin had most of them on VHS in the 20s. He used to come over Wednesday, get wasted, and watch them. As a result, I don't remember well. Yeah. I watched way too many horror movies as a kid. I was a latchkey kid. The VCR was my best friend. And they really didn't. God bless the video store dude because he didn't care how young I was. I didn't watch smut on it, but there was a lot of old movies, horror movies that I should not have been jamming to at the time. Alright, I gotta do something about that eye. Now I rarely watch any. Oh man, I said it and now I can't unsee it. That is Vincent Price as Wolverine. Don't tell nobody. Maybe it'll change when I paint it. I'm the type of dude though that doesn't bother me. I think what I'll end up doing is leaning into it. Now I might have to find some pictures. I love Vincent Price though. Man, he was great. I think one of my first introductions to Vincent Price was him as the guy in with the totem in the Brady Bunch Vacation movie. You remember that? He was cursing everybody. They gave him the totem when they went to Hawaii. And I think, who was it? It was Greg that got wrecked surfing. And the tarantula. I gotta be careful. You guys might be I didn't lie when I said I was a latchkey kid, man. I watch a lot, way too much TV and movies as a kid. Oh yeah, I got you. I got you, man. Alright, let's see if we can fix this eye. Something I like to do though is I kind of like cheat. So I'll shade the whole piece. But yeah, so I think that was my first intro to Vincent Price. And then reruns of Batman, and he was Eggman. Eggman? No, the Egg. I can't remember his villain name, but he was just he had a skull cap and the biggest huevo freaking head. And all right, let's clean this up a little bit. This thing, I bought it, and all it's doing is smudging my pencils. But if you can believe, even with that, I didn't see him in The Fly until years after. I never saw him in, or maybe I saw bits and pieces of him in I Am Legend. I can't remember if it was originally called I Am Legend. That movie was made like 3 times. Wait a minute. Yes. He did one. Charlton Heston did one called The Omega Man. Ooh, my wife's cooking and it's smelling delish. Alright, let me stand up for a second. Yes, I did. I think we all did. I saw the Christian Bale. I've seen. I think I may have seen all 3 of them in IMAX. Dude, the first time he unleashes the tumbler in IMAX, it's one of the freaking coolest things an audiophile can experience in IMAX. I'm just gonna say, it moved. Very near when you, yes, he's an amazing actor, and then when you find out that he was an amazing child actor, with one of his first movies being Empire of the Sun, I believe it was called, Spielberg movie, and he literally outacts the adult stars who were no slouches at the time. Yeah. Because my homie. American Psycho. You know, it's one of those movies that I think people that watched it go, yeah, that movie's great, but I don't know if it's a movie that they would recommend. I don't know if that makes sense. He nails it though. If you want to see him something that's underappreciated, check out the movie Equilibrium. But yeah, American Psycho is kind of nuts. Landon, that question is for me. No, man. I am. That is the goal. That is the goal. The only thing I have, any comic books locally, comic book stuff locally. I live in Florida. Um, I I am just now connected with a place called Mythical Mountains. I got some artwork there, and one that's closer to me. Mythical Mountains is kind of like in Jacksonville, Florida. I live a little bit south, southeast of Jacksonville, Florida, in a place called Orange Park. And I just started working or supplying artwork for a place called The Vault, small mom and pop joint. I love that place though. And I'm hoping I can finish painting this. I can ship it over there. I can sell it if they wanna. But no, no conventions. I haven't gone to not one convention. And I used to live in Massachusetts, and there was one at the Expo Center near where I lived. I don't know why, man. I'm telling you, this was a conversation I was having earlier with Ginger Bear about missing out. You know, not even FOMO. I missed out already. It was MoFo. Ooh. And but no, man, it's something that and I don't know. I don't know where my career will lead me. I'm just going to town, man. I'm just trying to put as much stuff out there, meet as many people as humanly possible, and see what happens. You know, I'm the type of guy that'll be like, oh, it'd be great to do it, join a convention, and then have stage fright. So I'm trying, this channel here is helping me in that sense, because I'm literally, quite literally, drawing in front of you. You know, you guys are just not hanging over my shoulder, but it's basically the same thing, so. But no, I would love to. There was a few this year that were not near me, but there was one in OEX in Orlando that some of my favorite artists was going to be there, like Ariel Oliveri. He was going to be there, and I just couldn't make it. And it is pricey. You know, when the comic book convention is trying to sell you hotel stays, like, bro, this ain't Disney. So, all right, see if I can find this eye here. Man, the Vincent Price look is killing. It's hilarious. It really is messing with me. But we're gonna embrace it. And people don't know it's mine. It's already that time. Put that on here. But I think this might be it. I think I got the likeness I want. The likeness. Be interesting if I can. I'm gonna paint it. I may not do any ink to it. I don't quite know yet how to do gradient in black ink. Like I don't know how to control it enough to do those type of things. But dude, I don't draw for the sake of the inker, and I don't ink for the sake of the painter. I really don't do myself any favors in that regard. Help me out. Hold my thing there. But I will be painting it. I wanted to paint. I started this stream talking about how I wanted to paint, and sometimes I gotta shift my eyes from gray tone to black, and I've been doing gray tone and black for the last 2 weeks now, and I didn't want to lose the touch of painting. Plus, I got that Incredible Hulk cover recreation that I want to paint. Yeah, I got some stuff I want to take care of, and I don't know how I will do it, but that will be the goal. Because at least with painting with color, I should be able to. I should be able to do softer shading. Did you see the Spider Noir I did yesterday? I was looking at it and I'm like, I'll never be able to paint gray tones like that. So, and my wife was like, forget the gray tone, do it all in black and white. But if you see the way the face is, oh, you know what? I might be able to share you guys. Give me a second. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Are you guys on the? You guys are on the live stream on the vertical. Give me un momento, por favor. Crap. What did I name it? I think it's in this folder. Is it this folder? Nope. It was right in my face. All right, so here. I'm gonna shrink it. So I don't know how I would be able to control the gray tones in inks if I do it all in, if I ink this piece. So now I'm conflicted if I want to actually paint it. Let me move this over so that the horizontal stream will know what the hell I'm talking about. Damn, how big did I scanned the hell out of it, that's why. So that's the thing that I am currently thinking about. Because I don't want to lose the image, which is why I scanned it. I wasn't gonna raw dog it with ink. But I know that I can do my gradients. Yeah, I would have to have some legitimate time cross-hatching with the ink, with the brush. Especially, I can't point at it because it's around the face of the female, who's supposed to be Black Cat. But I do know it would look amazing if it was all in black, as it would be. Like if it was a black and white comic, I think it would look amazing. So I might just mess around in Photoshop to see what it looks like. And if it's encouraging, then I'll do it. Because I think Spider Noir, his figure, that boot in the front, would look dope in full black. He will really stand out. I decided to keep his gloves white, or have some white highlight, just to break the figure a bit. But who knows? Who knows? I love the face. Thank you. Thanks, man. Doing that one yesterday, finishing that one yesterday, I actually didn't know what I was going to do today. You know how sometimes you want to end on a high note, and I thought, man, that's a high note for me. Problem was that it happened on a Wednesday. It left me too much time. To think about. So that's why I decided to go ahead and do a patch. I probably should have done this on regular paper, but it is what it is. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's why I'm deciding to paint patch here, just to get it out of my system. I think it'll look cool, and I got a new wet palette that I need to try out. I don't know, Vernier. I don't see any error messages on my end. If the guys want to confirm and or deny if it's lagging, but that might just be the sign for me to call it a day. And with that, that's what I'll do. I'm gonna let the music play me out. I'm gonna clean up, move some stuff around, but thank you guys for joining and hanging out with me. I appreciate it always. This is Arts of the Round Table. Today is Thursday, June 4th. My name is Mello. God bless you. I love you. Mean it. And until next time, I will draw you later. Bye.